Hello again. What we got going on here then? Basically looking at what you can get for less than a bag of sand, as they say rhetorically. Yeah, what can you get for under that kind of price bracket, under a grand second hand? FX Wildcat Mk.3 BT with a 300cc bottle. Compact as well, this version. There's a couple of other versions with this. This has only got the 500 barrel. The others have got a 600 barrel, a 700 barrel, bigger bottles. They're the carbon wrapped aluminium bottles. But yeah, what a bit of kit this is. They're they're about 15,500 new, these. And as bullpups go, yeah, extremely good. Extremely good. I've already had a shoot of it. Be daft not to. So what we got going on? Back end. It's not adjustable. It's pretty solid. Butt pad. Yeah, it's alright. Does the job. Shoulder's nice. You get a decent enough eye line on your scope depending on what you put on. There's a power wheel on them. Power adjuster, I suppose it's an hammer adjust. 7 position. I have used it because I've been running it on 10.34 JSB heavies. Because we took it out a little bit, you know, on the longer distances. Can't see the point at anything under 40 yards with them. So, but yeah, it made a difference. Tightened up the groups. So, and then you've got this here. It's like a cheap blade, I suppose. You know, it's all right. It does the job. It's notched out. You can adjust it, but you have a special little tool. It's like a little, it's knocking about somewhere. It's like a little round dial. And it's got like torques on it. You use that to adjust it so you can move it slightly. You got magazine port there. It's at a bit of a strange angle. Typical FX magazine. This being 177, it's 22 shot. And I think it's 18 in 22, 16 in 25 caliber, and 13 in 30 caliber. I think the 30 is probably going to be an FAC job with the bigger plenum on them. But yeah, it kind of goes in at an angle. You know, I found it a little bit weird at first, but third magazine in, didn't even notice. Quite magical. Usual FX magazine where you spin that little black bit there, 180 degrees, the cap lifts off. You spin it and feed them all in. First one locks it on tension. Put it back, spin that back round 180 degrees. It's loaded, but 22 shots. It's not even a pain to load it because it's such a nice gun to shoot. I'm more than happy to do it. You also get your FX extended Foster fitting. I don't know why, because it's on the outside on this. It's there. Nice little magnetic cap there. Punisher. Well dandy. But yeah, it's standard Foster fitting, fast fill on the side. So, you know, no need for that really. I've just been using the normal one. So, bit of carbonisation going on as well. You've got your regulator dial there, your manometer for the reg. This is set at about 70 bar at the moment. They are a plenum gun. It seems to be the in thing. You know, it does help with consistency. You can get a bigger 89cc plenum for the FAC ones. It's shrouded as well. You got a nice Picatinny rail. I'm not sure if it's 20 MOA. I'm pretty sure it's flat. It's just level. No MOA built in. Very nice biathlon style lever. It's really quite nice to operate and use. So, in a minute, safety at the back there. Just put it onto fire. It's fairly quiet. You know, be good for hunting. I think the more hunter orientated, because they only weigh 2.7 kilo, which is about a gnat's over £6 in weight, and they're only 670 millimeters long. That's before having the silencer put on it. Don't worry about the silencer. It's just a normal little FX one. But yeah, I believe that's 26 inches or just over 2'2" in length. There's nothing to it. It weighs nothing. You get plenty of shots out of them. I've not done a total shot count on it, but I filled it to its 250 bar fill. used 8 magazines, and it was still on 150 bar, 22 shots times 8. That's heading up for 200 shots, and there was still some to go. You know, so I reckon they're well over 200 shots on a fill. 250 bar fill, you'd expect that. A little bit more pressure. What else is there? Yeah, it's fully shrouded at the front. You've got open barrel at the back. That's had a bit of carbon sleeving put on it. There's no sling studs on it, no Picatinis on it. So you're going to be talking a rest. It's got a match grade trigger, fully adjustable, a nice sturdy, chunky trigger guard there. The grip and the palm point, they're not stippled, but it doesn't matter because it's the soft touch, synthetic. It's really nice to handle, nice to hold, lovely to shoot, even off of a bench. You know, it takes a few minutes to get used to a few magazines being on a bench with it because you've got it sat on a rest or a bag, whichever is your preference. But yeah, surprisingly accurate. But then it is the STX Superior that goes in these. But I believe in the 500 compact, it's not the Superior. It's an STX liner, but it's the smooth twist. You know, and they've got it pretty much right with that. And apparently these, because of the way they've been made, they're capable of shooting slugs. How true it is that I don't know. Don't quote me on it. That's just what FX say, and the shops that sell these as well. Right, the AMP regulator. Already know they're a good item and that they work quite well. They've got them in the DRS as well, the AMP, and I believe they use them in the Panthera too. So yeah, they're very usable. Yeah, I think we've about covered everything. And the best bet, reach from the recoil pad to halfway across the grip, 300mm or 12" or a foot, suits me fine. People with longer arms, they might find themselves a little bit, you know, like Burnsy has done. And but yeah, still very usable. He liked it a lot. So sturdy gun, well built, accuracy wise, you're going to see in a minute. So see you in a bit. Cheers. Hello again. Thumbs up, subscribe, thingamy, all that carry on. We're over at dRange. Going to give this a whirl. Not going to mess about with 20 yards or anything like that for this. Start out at 50 yards, eh? Right, blooming marvellous these are. They come out in 2022, this model, the Mk.3. I think they've been about as a Wildcat for about 7 years, 6 years, something like that. But yeah, what a gun, lovely. Right. That goes in at a bit of a jaunty angle, that, but don't impede you. Yeah, safety off. Right then, let's see how we get on. I'll start with the centre. These are the 60mm splats with the 10mm bull, and we're bang on 50 yards here. It should land just above, hopefully, if I've zeroed it right. Where'd that go then? Centre again. That's better. That was me. Switch. Still on the centre. Yeah, we're going all for all pretty much there on that centre one. Yeah, go for the top left. Lovely and accurate, this gun. As small as it is, it's pretty damn phenomenal. Definitely a too much fun gun, this. when Burnsy had a go on it, he's kind of looking at getting rid of both of his guns to have a snatch at this. Right, top left, wasn't it? Here we go. That with me. A little bit of breeze up there. See the trees moving, but doesn't seem to be affecting it. They're the 10.34 JSB heavies that I'm using. I've dialed this in. It weren't as accurate. I've turned it once, tightened up a bit, total of 4 times, 4 clicks, and you're getting that kind of grouping. So yeah, it's kind of tunable in sub 12. You know, you work with what you've got, don't you? There's a second-hand gun. I don't think you're going to get far wrong at all. Something like this under £1,000. So have a good go then. That's better. Take your time, innit? I do tend to shoot fast. Yeah, on the lock stop. Excuse me a moment whilst I load this up. Alright, that's that done. Easy enough to put in once you get used to it. Right, bottom left. Still on the bottom left. Ooh, that was me. Wasn't a flyer, I pulled. Yeah, definitely worthwhile as a second-hand gun, one of these. In like the 15.5 new. But for what you're spending, this is as good as new. You know, it's in extremely good condition. Shoots like a diamond, as you can see. So what's not to like for under £1,000? You know, overall, I'm not sure on that one. Not too bad. Not too shabby at all. It's bottom right. That would be. Onto cock there's a bit of breeze and I'm pulling. Still enjoying it though, it's still a lot of fun this gun. Yeah, it might be starting to drop off, it's getting down towards 100 bar now. I'll go for the top right, see what's happening. Still seems okay. Groups retreat. And the ones that have missed are down to shooter error or breeze, and there's not that many of them. So we're still on the top right. That's like sub 15mm group on that top right one at 50 yards. Out goes. What a stunning little bit of kit. Like it's the compact, there's no weight to it. I mean, yeah, it's got the 6x20, 4x50 on there, but you don't even know it's on there because the rest of it's so light. But yeah, if you're considering getting a gun, consider going second hand if you can get stuff like this. I know you can get Vixens for £100 and what have you, some really decent guns that are normally up there price wise. So it's a consideration, isn't it? Right, I've thoroughly enjoyed that. I know it's only 50 yards, but I ain't bothered because it's more than accurate enough. I don't want to insult the gun because I'm kind of up to it, but obviously not 100% up to it. You'd be alright, Ben, shooting with this, I reckon. You know, bit finicky, but hunting wise, not an issue. As you can see, sub 15mm groups on the majority of them at that distance. So yeah, great stuff. Speak to you soon. See you soon. And yeah, take it easy. Cheers. Bye.